What's up, Mets fans? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a way too early approach to the upcoming MLB offseason and how the Mets are going to evaluate the free agent market. There are 5 free agents that stand out that are bound to be connected to the Mets for more reasons than one, but I will say that this does go in hand to a certain extent with Marcus Stroman, Michael Conforto, and Javi Baez's future separately, because if, say, the Mets keep these guys or don't keep these guys, that'll go in hand with the significance or lack thereof of the Mets potentially landing these players that you see in the video. So keep that in your mind as you're watching, and also remember that yes, some of the players that you'll be seeing do play the same position or similar positions, but that's because the Mets are of course going to evaluate and weigh all their options come the offseason, especially in the free agent market. So as always, guys, make sure you stay all the way till the end of the video. Follow the details and all my thoughts on these 5 players, why they make sense for the Mets, how realistic it is, and so much more. And if you guys ended up enjoying this kind of Mets content and you want to see more great Mets content like this, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button, sharing this video with your friends, put on the notification bell, all those great things. Thank you so much for the continued support, guys. Without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. Starting off with none other than right fielder Nick Castellanos. Currently in his 9th MLB season, the 30-year-old outfielder is truly having a remarkable offensive year for the Reds. Batting over 300 at this point, one of the best averages in all of baseball this season, and constantly hitting bombs. He has proven that versatility with not just hitting for power, but also hitting for contact and getting consistently on base. And now with having a $60 million player option on his contract, he is destined to lead the Reds and hit the free agent market this offseason. And with uncertainties on Michael Conforto's future and the assumed universal DH starting next season, Castellanos would bring flexible options to be placed in either position, heavily sparking a Mets offense that is in need of reshaping. And known for his iconic home runs during times of tragedy, I jokingly stand by the notion that this is a further match made in heaven. Staying on the topic of outfielders, here we have Starling Marte. Now in his 10th MLB season, in which he spent with the Miami Marlins and Oakland A's, the 32-year-old center fielder continues to be a consistent hitting machine while staying explosive both with his speed in the outfield and on the bags, including 45 of them stolen as a career high this season. And with the Mets in need of defensive reliability, a more advanced base running approach, and a strengthened center field arm, Marte checks off all the boxes on a mid-level deal which would allow WardyNYM to play his natural position in left field. A high-flying, completely well-rounded veteran that the Mets have shown interest in for multiple years now may finally find himself landing in Queens. With the assumption he doesn't re-sign in San Francisco, Bryant is sure to be of the Mets' interest once again. Splitting time with both the Chicago Cubs and San Francisco Giants in his 7th MLB season, the 29-year-old versatile Bryant is proving his worth as free agency approaches. As the Mets have been tagged to KB since last offseason, there's never been a reason to believe interest isn't still strong here for the man who would fill the hole at third base, in which the Mets currently have, and bring flexibility in the corner outfields when needed, which could be pivotal for the Mets based on the future of potentially Michael Conforto and or Dom Smith or Jeff McNeil, for instance. The return of KB's longtime teammate Javi Baez would only swing the pot in trying to land Bryant as well, and the Mets can surely afford his asking price of an assumed $200+ million. Staying in San Francisco, starting pitcher Kevin Gausman is one of the bigger names hitting the pitching market. It took the 30-year-old right-hander his 9th MLB season to have a career year, and it couldn't come at a better time for him. While there are multiple pitching options elsewhere in the 2021-2022 free agent market, Gausman feels more realistic given his career direction at this point, the zero worry of surrendering a draft pick and signing him from the Mets side of things, and the fit in a Mets rotation that's in need of a stable veteran arm with the uncertainties regarding Noah Syndergaard, Taijuan Walker's Jekyll and Hyde first year, Stroman's future, and DeGrom's health to a certain extent. Pitching has been the Mets' strongest attribute in 2021, but Gausman helps bring stability to a rather unstable pitching staff. Last but certainly not least, the widely agreed #1 star of free agency, shortstop Carlos Correa. Already in his 7th season, the 27-year-old former first overall draft pick is destined to be the next big name infielder to rack up at least $300+ million this offseason. One of the top position players in the game with the 10th highest WAR, which is wins above replacement, this season at 5.4, a reliable bat that's excelled in the biggest stages of baseball, even post-Astros cheating scandal, comes with a strong infield glove that, according to himself, is fully willing to play third base if needed, a position he built a couple games experience under during his time with Team Puerto Rico of the World Baseball Classic, with teammates alongside him, that being shortstop Francisco Lindor and yes, Javi Baez at second. The ability to play third base is the only logical sense behind the Mets' intrigue. And while yes, it isn't his natural position, there's full belief Correa can handle a less strenuous infield position just fine. And as the Mets front office has noted plenty in the past, there's no reason to go through the luxury tax threshold unless you do it big, and a franchise infielder still so young in his prime of his career who knows what it takes to win is exactly the kind of player you go big for. Before we go any further, I want to thank BetQL for sponsoring today's video. Want to get an advantage over your sportsbook? You need to download BetQL, the only app you'll need to make smart bets. Their best bet computer model scans over 350,000 unique bets per year to give you the best bet recommendation for every game across all major sports and gives you the reasoning behind why you should place the bet. Their model covers everything from spreads, over-unders, and player prop bets. And if you don't want to use the model or prefer to do your own research, BetQL has all the necessary tools for your research needs. There is sharp data so you can see who the pros are backing, line movements so you can jump on the betting opportunities in real time, team summaries highlighting previous success against the spread and the over-under, and team lineup breaking news and injury status updates. Plus, you can save all your picks in one place to track your success and winning streaks, as well as view your rank on their leaderboards. So head to the App Store or Google Play Store right now to download BetQL. You can also head to try.betql.co/Wardy to get started now. Enter discount code Wardy at payment checkout for 25% off any of their subscription offerings. You can, of course, find all this information in the description down below. Make sure to check out their BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL. Also, check out their sportsbook offerings if you live in one of the eligible states to claim free offers upon signing up at one of the many sportsbook listings. Don't miss out on the chance to beat your sportsbook this football season. Once more, shout out to BetQL for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to check out everything in the description down below. As always, again, guys, and one, it doesn't just help out the channel. Two, it's a great product. And three, it's the best way to get an advantage on your sportsbook this football season. So to wrap this one up, folks, let me know all your thoughts in the comments below about these 5 picks. If you agree, disagree, how many of them do you actually feel are likely or realistic versus, say, unrealistic? And overall, heading into the free agency from a Mets fan side of things, especially, what player stands out to you the most when it comes to the free agent market that you would like to see land in Queens? Let me know it all again in the comments below, folks. And if you enjoy this Mets content and you want to see more great Mets content like this, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe on, sharing this video with your friends, on the notification bell, all those great things. There's plenty more off-season content that will be coming, guys. I assure you, or you guys probably know the drill by now. Anything and everything regarding the Mets and their free agent targets, trade targets as well, that we'll be talking about very soon in a separate video. Rest assured, we will be covering it here on WardyNYM. So again, thank you so much, folks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll talk to you soon. Let's go Mets, baby.